Hi, welcome to our video on cold brew tea. We're making this short video in response to your questions about how you can simply do this at home. We're going to share a few methods with Japanese green tea to start with, and then we're going to share some other teas that you can cold brew, including the method we use at the tea house, before finishing with a powdered GYOKURO. We hope you enjoy. So this first method is cold tea with ice, and we're using GYOKURO, or you can use high-grade SENCHA. So this is a really luxurious way of making a cold tea. You put 10 grams into the kyuzu, pour a little cold water over the tea, over the leaf, and then you simply add ice cubes, which you're going to then leave to melt. So this is a slow process, but you're going to get a really luxuriant flavour from the tea. So you put the ice in and then just leave it for a while, go and relax, sit in the garden, and you'll be rewarded with a really beautiful cup.
So the second method we're using is cold tea with water. In this case I'm using SENCHA. So simply put about 10 grams, so 2 of our caddy spoons, into the kyuzu, and then simply add about 200 ml of water to the tea, and then we leave it for about 5 minutes. So it brews very slowly, brings out a different flavour, but it's delicious this way. So while it's brewing, get some ice and fill a glass ready for pouring. When 5 minutes is up, simply pour the tea into the glass and enjoy.
The third method is rapid cool green tea. So for this we use a really rich tea like SENCHA Fukamushi, or you could use genmaicha. And this is all about waking up your body with the catechins that we've talked about in some of our previous Instagram lives. So you make the tea as normal, so we're putting a normal serving of green tea into the kyuzu and using water at 80 degrees, and then we're going to infuse the tea for a minute, just as we do in the tea house. While the tea's infusing, put some ice into your cup. We're not using a glass here because obviously we're using hot tea, so we're using one of our tea bowls. And then just sit and patiently wait and just take in the moment. When the infusion is complete, simply pour the tea over the ice, and what you're going to find is you get a really refreshing cup with a wonderful mouthfeel with the green tea. Enjoy!
Okay, so alongside the mostly Japanese green teas that are great for cold brewing, we have some others, such as this Songbuk Pearls. So there's some Malarian white tea that works really, really well. Lovely floral flavours. And then this one, Baozhong. So this is a Taiwanese, very lightly oxidised oolong, almost like a green tea. And of course matcha. So matcha we do exactly the same way as the last brewing one. So with pouring it over ice. So brewing it in the same way, whisking it up, and then pouring the whisked tea over the ice. That works really well. Very popular in the tea house. Another Japanese tea, SENCHA Karigani. So this is much lighter. So another different choice. And Hojicha, a roasted green tea from Japan again. Very different flavour to the green tea. It doesn't taste like a green tea, but just is beautiful cold. And then finally, the Nilgiri white, which is an Indian white tea. So lovely big leaves. This one has a real fruitiness about it. So with a lot of these, what we do is we have a jug, and if I use the zomba, simply get a leaf, and it's about the same same amount of leaf that you'd use for that amount of hot tea, and then simply pour in your water. So this is just normal temperature, cold water from the tap, our filtered tap. And then what I do with that is just pop it in the fridge overnight, about 10 hours, and that would very gradually infuse and of course chill right down. So the next morning you've got a really fresh, flavoursome, cold, refreshing drink.
Okay, the last tea we wanted to tell you about was cold powdered gyokuru. So Rob's going to take us through how to make this.
Okay, so powdered gyokuru, and what we do, we need about 2 little teaspoons of this. So pour it into there, and then something that's going to seal the top, so you can give it a really good shake. So with this, it looks like a really strong flavour of the green, but in fact it's quite light, it's quite delicate as a tea. So give it a really good shake just to try to dissolve all the particles into the water. And then, when it's ready, it's often a good idea to use a little filter to take any little extra lumps out of the tea. So pour it in there, and then when you've got this lovely, cool, refreshing powdered gyokuru.